Hello, one and all. This is Luckless Lovelocks back with Obduction. I just wanted to do a quick recap of the story, kind of for my benefit, but also for yours. So right now we're in the city of Hunrath, I believe, and we met Joseph in like kind of like a hologram form, who was the city's mayor. So I'm just gonna recap the characters. At the beginning of the game, there was some like unknown female narrator who said that I'm assuming she was abducted the 3rd of April 1983. She mentioned someone by the name of Cecil who was abducted in 1870. And then there was Tham and Vera who had been abducted 62 years ago. And then when we arrived here, Joseph told us to go see Farley, who's at the who we spoke to in well, hologram form at the White Picket House, and she mentioned someone. I assume it's a person, although she didn't really say specifically it was a person named CW, and seemed to imply that CW is untrustworthy. So I'm just trying to keep the characters in mind here and the names of things as we play through, because I don't know how complicated this is going to get, but could conceivably get quite complicated. I'm actually taking some notes as well on the story so I can keep track of it, because I have a pretty bad memory for names, as you guys might have noticed. Here we go. What is this? You guys hear that? It's a hatch. Flashbacks to Lost. Sounds like there's something in there. Is that a doorbell?
Lasted long. You should have been. I thought you'd all been.
What?
The devil are you? Good Lord, Neville. Now? It's a bad time to be arriving here. They should have listened to me. But I'm going home. Maybe it's good timing for you. You might spend a lot less time in this prison than the rest of us has. Alrighty, maybe it's good timing for me. No more waiting around. I guess I could do it all on my own if I had to, but, well, could speed things up a bit with your help. First off, you should know that this whole place has been battened down for that old Carfin Mofang battle. We gotta get everything unbattened. And I got me a bit of power here, but I'm gonna need it all. If you can concern yourself with that, get all the power lines on it, I'll be working on my devices. Now, let's get the hell out of this place.
What do you say? Caffin Warfin or something? Oh god, I love it. This is like... Okay, Myst had these too. They had these like full motion video parts mixed in with everything else. So they're just going with that style, and it's so cool because we've got these like high fidelity 3D environments mixed with that. And I can't tell if that's supposed to be a real person or if it's just supposed to be a recording. So he wants us to get the power going. They prepared for some kind of war, I guess. I don't know how the turning the power off helped, but I think it did. Okay. Weird. This game's tickling my fancy, guys. Okay, let's see what we can do to help. And I don't know, that guy, I don't know what kind of vibe you guys got from that guy, but I got a untrustworthy vibe from him, I think. So maybe that's CW? You gonna send us up? Okay. But he does want to get off of this place, or out of this place. I wonder if the lasers can provide us with power in some way. Why is this shooting up there like that? And I assume we can move where the laser's pointing. Just not sure how that's gonna help us. Is this locked? It is. It's weird. Look at the weird shape on the door. A picture just in case. Okay, I'm gonna check the other side. I think we're gonna be doing a lot of exploring initially. We fall off, no. Okay, so we can't fall off anything. Got two different ways to go. That looks like it's going to almost like another place. So I just want to take a look. What the hell? It's almost like a painting. Weird. And when I touch it, it makes this noise. That's supposed to be like a mirage? Weird. Okay. Either way, we can't get in there yet. Whatever that is, that wall is. So only one way to go up here. Get a look over the entire area. Looks like a dam over there. I don't know what that laser's hitting. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe that's how we get the power going. Open up, open this up, maybe? Yeah, so that looks like that wall extends all the way across. I could see it there too. All right, well, I don't know. Let's see what happens, I guess. Letting the water flow. But now it's overflowing over top of this rock dam that was there. So I guess we should go down to that handmade dam. See what we can do with it. Down here, yeah. So I'm just like, I'm perplexed by these lasers. Okay, I'm gonna run down over here. It looks like another, is there another recording over here? The waterfall.
Part of our ecosystem here is our supply of water. It is supplied as a natural process of the system itself, but we don't really understand how. Although the entire system is very closely tied together. The fact that one of the most important necessities of life has been provided to us has led many to believe that this place has a purpose. Others attribute to a complex natural process which we one day hope to understand. Either way, we are glad to have all the water we need.
So when they arrive, this place is as much a mystery to them as it is to us right now. Really just gorgeous visuals. Huh, look at that. It's like a repurposed propeller from an airplane. Ah, okay. Change the levels. I'm not sure what that does for us yet. Let's see what the switch does. Guess nothing, but let's look at this pulley. Guess it would do something with the, I don't know what else to call that aside from maybe like a piston. Like we can get up there as well. Is there a ladder over here? No. Other door. Door's locked also. Kind of see inside, but I don't really see anything. Okay, what happens if we is that just gonna move them like back and forth if I get the power on? Ah. Oh, I see. If I turn the switch the other way, so if I put the propeller the right side up, it'll probably turn clockwise opposed to counterclockwise. It should have had a hint here with these markings. You have to really pay attention to the environment. Let me just test my theory out here. Nope. So it's only gonna go one way. Alright, well, let's see where this leads us. It seems to be, I don't know, we're kind of down this path right now. Where do we get to the other side? I think we're kind of like right below where that laser's hitting. Or diffusing, like I don't know if it's hitting something or if it's just at its full range there. Fishing poles and a bucket. Okay. And another campfire. Probably, I don't know, cooking the fish? There's a kettle there, so that's got to be for cooking. Hammock for resting. Huh. Can I open? I can't seem to open the lid. It'd be nice to see what's inside. What significance is this supposed to have though? Is this like a... It's not a coffee grinder. It's maybe like for like sugar or milk or I don't know. Washing clothes. That's what's going on here. So maybe some kind of soap. And, you know, it's like, it's clearly, there's been people, you know, living here, it seems like recently, right? Like, just left in a hurry, maybe? Maybe abducted and taken elsewhere, who knows? Okay. Oh, we can go back up here. Maybe this will lead to the top of that, that bridge. That probably can drop, right? Might be a shortcut later on. We might drop that down so we can get up anytime we want. Okay. My Dark Souls instincts coming through. Let me guys let me know if I've missed anything, or you guys have like caught something that might add to solving the mystery of this place, because there's a lot of detail here that I'm sure to miss. Like I'm okay at finding little details, but I'll always miss things. Oh wow. This looks like it has a little more science behind it rather than like kind of the ramshackle stuff we've come across so far. This is meant to turn. I'm stuck. That's unfortunate. I don't know what it is about me, but I always seem to find the weird bugs in games. I fell through the earth once when I was playing Firewatch. But yeah, I can't move. So maybe this is a good time to wrap up this episode, since it appears as though I'm gonna have to reload the game anyways. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think so far, especially about that that guy that we met. Interested to know what your theories are. This is Luckless Lovelocks signing off for now, and I love you all. Help me!